Hey Sarah, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. So my name is Aaron Bitter, and I'm one of the social workers here at Stonewall Elementary School. And just so you know, that just means that I help kids. That's what the social workers do here. Just so you know, so this paperwork, your mom came by this morning, and she signed some paperwork that allowed me to talk to you today. And what the paperwork means is that everything that we say, it stays between you and me. And you understand, though, that I can talk to your mom about, and then is that all right with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And just so you know, your mom and I did not talk about the situation. I wanted to hear from you first. So you know, I did, I got a call from your teacher, and what they told me, and that's sort of how this came about. So can you tell me, I guess my understanding is that you just moved to our school a couple weeks ago, is that right?
Yeah, it's just kind of hard because I moved like in the middle of the school year, and it's just not really easy to make friends right now.
Yeah.
I'm like the only white kid at school.
You're the only white kid at our school? So you moved here, where did you move here from? Coppell. And so you moved, like you said, you moved in the middle of your fifth grade year?
Fifth grade year.
Okay, and so I'm sure you've got some friends back there, and you liked it in Coppell. And so what I'm hearing is that you're having a little, some trouble, just not feeling maybe like you fit in here. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me about sort of, I guess, what I heard from the teacher is that maybe some of the kids are giving you a hard time?
Yeah, so one day we were at recess, and these girls came up to me and they like called me a name, and I called them a name back, and one of the girls like kind of pushed me and like kind of hit me in the face. So they said to not say anything, but I went to the teacher and I told her, and now they like harass me at lunch, and they like take stuff off of my food tray and stuff.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry if that's so, just so you know, you didn't do anything wrong by telling people, by telling somebody. That's what you're supposed to do. When somebody tells you, don't tell anybody about something, that that's you handle it right. Do you understand that? And so has the situation gotten worse since this happened?
Not really that much. I feel like it will get worse though. It's pretty much just harassing throughout the day. Not really anything much, just, stuff like calling me names, saying new things behind my back.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Okay, and so you're not feeling comfortable at school?
Yeah.
Because I saw your file and I saw that you're a straight A student, is that right? And that's great. Like, we're really glad to have you here, and your grades and your studies are what's most important. And so really what we want to do here is today I just want to know sort of the what's going on, just the basic things that have been happening, and then what will happen in as I start to see you, I'll see you, I'm gonna see you once a week. Is that okay if you and I talk once a week? We'll talk more, and you're free to talk about whatever. You can talk about what's going on with other kids. You can talk about anything that's going on at home. You can talk about anything. These are open sessions. They're open for you to talk about. Like I said, I'm here to help you. So today, I just want to have a basic understanding of what's going on, and I guess I also just want to know. I want to know that you're okay right now. That it's going to be okay if that when we leave here, that you understand. Like I said, that these things stay between us. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
So have you been able to make friends at all at school? Do you have any friends?
At lunch, you usually just like sit wherever. You don't really just like pick and choose your friends. You just like sit wherever at the lunch. So I usually just find a spot and sit to wherever.
So do you sit alone or?
No, there's usually other people at the table, but I usually just say hi and stuff, but we never really like we're friends, but like it's like not like best friends. It's just like, oh hi, each day. It's not really
Yeah.
like an actual friend.
Okay. So right now you feel like you have not made new friends at
Yeah.
your school, and I'm guessing back at Coppell in your school there that you had some
Mhm.
friends.
Yeah.
And are you still in touch with those friends? Are you still able to?
Mostly, but not really that much because I'm in a whole different place.
Yeah. Are there any? Do you have somebody that you're able to talk to? One of your friends from there, or not? Or
Not really that much.
okay. So you're feeling kind of alone.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're able to talk to your mom about this?
Mostly.
Okay. And you feel that she supports you, that she understands. Okay. Because I would just encourage you to be yourself, and you're a great person, and you're welcome. And these kids, if they're picking on you, which it sounds like they're picking on you, it's not about you. It's about probably some issues that they're having. You understand that it's not about you?
Yeah.
What about your teacher? You're in Miss Smith's class, is that right?
Yeah.
Tell me about Miss Smith.
She's really nice. She understands a lot. If like you don't get a question, she'll always like come over and help you with something. She's not one of those strict teachers. If you do something wrong, she's not like, oh, you did that wrong.
Yeah.
Redo it. She's like, oh, you did that wrong. Here's how to do it. She's not just like, okay, redo it. I'm not going to teach you it. It's
Yeah.
mostly like, I'm going to help you. And she gets that, like, I'm like a different skin type of everyone, and I don't really fit in. And she understands that it's kind of hard for me.
So what I'm hearing though is that you feel comfortable with Miss Smith.
Yeah.
You understand that she supports you and that she's there for you.
Yeah.
And so I would really encourage you as you're trying to make friends and you're trying to fit into this new place, to tell you that Miss Smith is your teacher, she's also your friend.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that?
Yes.
And I think that she can be something that really helps you in this adjustment period.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this is. I think that you're obviously, like you said, you are the only white kid in your class, and that's just a reality. That's we can't change that.
Yeah.
So maybe they do look at you differently, or maybe you feel differently, but it's going to take a little while to adjust to that. So, is there anything that you wanted to tell me about or ask me about?
Not really. Just if there's any kind of way to make them stop.
As far as making them stop, and that's a great question. So I've talked to Miss Smith. So Miss Smith, like I said, Miss Smith is actually the one that brought this to my attention. She talked to your mom about it. She reached out to your mom, and so I talked to Miss Smith, and that's how this was set up. Miss Smith told me what was going on, and so we wanted to set up an appointment with you and set up some weekly sessions. And so, as far as trying to make it stop, what I need you to do is to continue to let Miss Smith know if anything goes on, and Miss Smith and I are working on a plan together. Basically, we're working with the other, the principal, Mr. Harden.
Yeah.
So Mr. Harden's aware of it, and we're taking it seriously. So I guess what I want you to know is that it's not your job to make it stop.
Yeah.
It's our job to make it stop. You understand that?
Yes.
So the only thing I need you to do on your part is to not hide it or not lie about it. It's just to, like I said, let Miss Smith know, let Mr. Harden know, let one of the grown-ups here know, let me know. And you can come by. We have the weekly appointments. Like I said, I'll see you next Tuesday. But if something happens, you can tell Miss Smith that you need to talk to me.
Yeah.
But the last thing I want you to do is have more stress about how is this going to stop. And it sounds like, am I right that that's causing you stress, that wondering when this is going to stop? Okay. And like I said, we are working on that. We're not going to tolerate that here at Stonewall elementary school. I want you to know that we do not tolerate bullying. That's what this is. Do you understand that this is this is bullying? Okay. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Are there any other questions that you have?
Not so far.
Okay. Okay, so like I said, so the other students, they're not going to know that you talked to me. If you want to tell somebody that you talked to me, you're obviously free to tell somebody that we talked. But on the other hand, nobody has to know about this.
Yes.
I am going to talk with your mother and let her know just the basic, the conversation that we had and what our plan is. And our plan, so we're on the same page, is that Ms. Smith and I are going to work on making this stop.
Yes.
I need you to be open and honest and come in here and talk to me each week, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
No.
Okay, well, I really appreciate you coming in today, and just I want you to hang in there. You're a great kid, and just you're welcome. Just don't let this get you down. I know it's hard right now, and we're going to work on this together, okay? We're a team. Okay? Okay, thank you.